You are now listening to Grill Masters, sponsored by Shirtless PTs. No shoes, no shirt, yes, service. Believe it or not, Brett, I was diagnosed with terminal knee pain. In about 2 months, they were able to completely cure me. They emphasized the importance of the perineum, and I'm glad they were able to educate me on the value of perineal hygiene. And who knew that could save me and my knees?
Glad to hear it, buddy. How's your clinical going?
My new one is good. I like it.
How was
Second,
your old one?
old one was fine. It was outpatient ortho in Toledo. It got repetitive. I'm very glad I split. I did 2 separate 8 weeks. Highly recommend it to anybody because I feel like after you're at, especially like an outpatient ortho place for 8 weeks, you're kind of like met your capacity of learning,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd benefit from going somewhere else for 8 more weeks, whether that be a different setting or just same setting, different place. But
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, it's
How's
outpatient
your
neuro, and it's the place is super nice. It's big. They got a lot of fancy technology and equipment, and it's a lot of new stuff that I had never worked with. But it's pretty cool.
That's sweet. Yeah. But cool, man. Glad to hear you're enjoying it at least. You like your CI?
Yeah, I got two. One is from OU, graduated from OU like 3 or 4 years ago. She graduated the year we got there, so it's kind of cool because she understands Athens and we can talk about that. We're similar ages, but
That's pretty cool, man.
the first like we had it's also like a balance clinic. So the first vestibular patient I saw had horizontal canal cupulolithiasis.
Oh, geez.
It was like super rare. I just
Yeah.
thought it was kind of funny. We did like bow and lean, and then like the Gaffoni. So it was like
hmm
stuff we actually learned in advanced balance. I'm like, I thought I'd never use this stuff. It was still in my head though.
Is that where you kind of want to end up as the outpatient neuro?
I'm very open to a lot of things. I think the important thing is finding a job right away.
hmm
And I think I want to live around Columbus area because I think a lot of my friends will be there. And I don't really want to go somewhere where I don't know anybody because I think like going to maybe some cool West Coast area might be fun. Might sound
hmm
like a good idea, but then you go there and then you have no friends there. And
hmm
you can always make friends, but man, I've only met friends through school. How else
That's
am I supposed
fair.
to meet people when I'm not going to school? But so the
Yeah.
plan would be to go around Columbus, and I could do outpatient
Real
ortho.
world's gonna suck.
I know. I honestly can't wait till I don't have someone like looking over my shoulder and like editing my stuff. I just want to kind of do my own thing. Let me
I
freestyle.
completely agree, man. Completely agree.
What about you, man? How is Kentucky?
It's great. I thought you were gonna say Kansas for a second. No, it's good. Uh, it's pretty busy. It's a pretty busy clinic, but we're making do. Um, but yeah, so I'm just riding the same wave every day. People I work with are pretty cool. My CI is pretty cool. So, but it's a pretty general outpatient ortho clinic, and it's part of like a bigger system. So, like, I'm one of like 20 of these. Like, it's called Court. There's like 20 of them in Lexington. So I'm like one of them. But it's really cool. I really like the patients. So yeah,
Do you like where you
yeah,
live? Is it Airbnb?
yeah, yeah. It got it off of I almost said nursing home, furnished finders for like travel nursing, and I'm renting off some random couple,
That's nice.
and it's in a really sweet area. There's a lot to do. So
What was the per month cost, if you mind
uh,
sharing?
no, I don't mind. With Rory, it's 1,200 a month. So
That that freaking Ohio Cares Relief Fund. Did you get that?
Yeah, man, I'm excited.
Just is that just gonna be every semester thing? Oh, I guess this is our last semester, but
Imagine we keep getting these in the summer and
they
they
owe
have
us.
no
Huh?
idea. No, man, they're eventually gonna be like, okay, like, can you donate to us? Like once we graduate, and we're gonna be like, no, screw that.
Kidding? I gave you enough. I think freaking well, we kind of deserve this one because inflation, whatever happened, if it's World War III or
Hmm.
I don't know what happened to the gas prices, but even like grocery prices, everything's so much higher. We deserve something
Yeah, yeah.
to help
Yeah,
afford
I
them.
that thousand's gonna be sick. That'll help with, like you said, that'll help with gas. That's nearly a month's rent, and I only have one more month to pay, so that's sweet. But yeah.
How's the? Do
All
people
right.
have accents in Kentucky? I did it
Oh
follow.
my God, yeah, it's
Like,
strong, man.
it makes no sense. I'm in
No,
Cincinnati. Are we like
yeah,
an
I'm
hour
an
from each
hour and
other?
a half. Yeah, I'm an hour. Wait, you're in Cincinnati?
I'm in Cincinnati right now. I'm taking my NPTE in Kentucky
Why?
because I wanted to take it Wednesday morning of the
Hmm.
27th, and the
Hmm.
only in the Kentucky place is like 30 or 40 minutes away. It was like the only place
Where's it?
pretty close.
What city is it in?
I'll look it up, but let me hear. What did I ask you?
Mm,
I asked you something.
I don't know. I'm gonna go back and watch this and be pretty upset because I had an answer to it. Yeah, we're only like an hour and a half away from each other. Oh, that's what it
That's what
was.
it was.
People have a strong accent, which is weird. But what's even weirder is they act like they're in the South. So they're like, yeah, like it's never this cold down here in the South. And they're like, yeah, like you'll have to try some of that Southern food down here. It's just with a Southern hospitality down here. And I'm like, you're an hour and a half south of Cincinnati. Like you are above the Mason-Dixon line still. You were a Yankee. I don't know what you're doing here.
Yankee. Yeah, that's hilarious. Because my family would drive from Iowa to Florida like every Christmas time because we had grandparents and other family that live in Florida, and we would always drive through
Hmm.
Kentucky, and we like
Hmm.
stop to eat pretty often in Kentucky. And I just remember all the waitresses and waiters having accents.
Hi, welcome to the South. And I'm like, I can see the Ohio River from here. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're waiting for our guest to join. It
We're
feels
getting the Ohio PT program equivalent of Aaron Rodgers right now as our guest.
and he's coming in hot. Oh,
I knew it. I called it.
woo!
What's up?
What's up, handsome?
What's up, cutie?
Yes.
What's up,
Andy,
boys?
where's your clinical at?
It's at dude. So my first week of this new one, I was at Innovacare in Hilliard,
Mm-hmm.
and then my CI is currently on his way to Paris right now. So, and he had his OCS this week. So I've been at Innovacare in Worthington this week and next week.
How far is the drive from where you're at now?
It's like 8 minutes to the clinic I'm at now. It's like a little over 20 to my one I go back to in a couple weeks.
That's so nice.
This sounds like best case scenario for you.
Yeah.
He said, Andy, I don't know if you left out any funny or important details, but he told me he saw a TMJ eval
Yeah.
and just what you told me. I was just very impressed by your CI because I would not have known what to do. But
Yeah. It makes sense, like, when you talk me through it. All right, so, Brett, this chick, 25, 10-year history of TMJ pain, seen every dentist, chiropractor, doctor under the sun, not helping her at all, getting worse. So my CI is like, oh, there's got to be something else going wrong. So we eval her, like, her spine's just all out of whack. She's got a little, like, it's just rotated bad. Like, she's, like, turned to one side, like her SEM super tight. There's a bunch of different shit. It was wild. And then, like, that was just causing a lot of her pain. Like, so just trying to get her out of that position.
See,
It's
Brett,
crazy, man.
it's all kinetic chain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she used to do gymnastics or whatever. So like she probably had a fall, like caused some hypomobility in her spine, and like since she was rotated to the one side, like it just changed a bunch of like the muscle length and shit. Like you could literally just laying on her back, you could see her one SEM was so tight, like she was tilted and side bent to one side, just laying there, and that just puts more pressure on the jaw.
Betty didn't teach us that.
No.
She was saving that one for herself. Do you guys know she has a PhD in engineering?
Mm-hmm.
Knew she did something in engineering.
Bioengineering, so it's like relevant, but crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where a lot of her TMJ stuff came in.
Yeah, and her tissue, I guess biomechanics has to do with tissue mechanics, and that's why she taught that class.
The place I'm at right now, I treat so much SIJ. But it's wild.
Have you learned actually how to treat it other than belt it?
Yeah, it's really easy. So like every time like I had an eval this morning, it was like so I was like, all right, I was shooting like pain from the back, threw out his back, moving a fridge. I'm like, and shooting down, I was like, I'm all right, disc injury, just find his preference or whatever. So like extension, peripheralized, flexion didn't really do anything. Side bent to that side hurt it, and then side bent going away made it feel better. So the guy I'm with right now is like, oh, that tells me it's like a set mechanical, not disc. I'm like, okay. And like I check his spinal, like his pelvis alignment. He's tilted backwards, like to one side, SIJ. So we do like some SIJ stuff. Like his pain like cuts in half, and he's just level again. It's wild.
Is this an outpatient setting? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
What do you plan on doing after graduation?
I got an interview with Ortho 1 next Friday. So yeah, outpatient ortho.
You gonna stay in Columbus?
Yeah.
That's sweet. I think that's where a lot of people are gonna end up staying.
Yeah. What about you, Brett?
I actually have I've been trying to not tell people this, but I guess I'll tell everyone. I have a job lined up in Zanesville at my first clinical. So I'll be doing a lot of balance of vestibular stuff and everything. Nice. So I'll be in the Zanesville, Columbus area for the next couple of years, hopefully.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I heard that you were engaged in
conversations.
What?
An employer.
Oh God, you had me scared, man. I thought I was engaged too for a second.
Like what? When did I miss this?
No, I said
trust me.
You didn't let me finish, Andy. I said I thought he was engaged in conversation with an employer.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
I thought you were interested in a travel PT.
I was, and then one day in January, I got a text from my former CI saying they had a position open and that I should apply for it, and then had an interview and ended up getting the job. So it was pretty sweet.
There you go.
Where's Zanesville exactly? I'm bad with.
If you picture Columbus, it's like directly east of Columbus, about an hour maybe.
Oh, so maybe close to Dayton?
No, east. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said west.
You said west.
I was serious. I actually messed that up. So
that's fair.
Okay. So how far from like Cleveland to Akron ish? Would that be an hour?
Why are you asking? Yeah, no, it's like a couple hours actually, probably from Cleveland, Akron.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, this heat court is dope.
Are they on TV right now?
Yeah, they're playing the Cavs.
Oh.
On Bali, not like national.
Yeah, I figured.
Is it the Miami Vice Court?
It's like their city version court this year. I don't think it's really Miami Vice this year.
Their jerseys are like every font on their jersey is an old font from a different jersey. So it's kind of a combination of everything. So Andy, random questions. Remember I told you we were gonna hit you with random questions.
Okay.
Did you have any New Year's resolutions / goals? If
Nothing.
so,
Nothing specific, I guess.
do you have any current goals?
Get a fucking job.
Boom. So you said your interview, was that via LinkedIn and all that? Like, did you use LinkedIn to get that?
No, for Ortho One, I applied on their website.
But you heard about it through LinkedIn?
No, I just Googled them.
Okay.
Were we sponsored by LinkedIn? You kept bringing up LinkedIn there.
No. So the thing was, like 2 weeks ago, I made a LinkedIn account at Andy. I was with Andy. And every freaking day I get 30 notifications saying job posting here. So I figured, man, LinkedIn's the way to get a job. I just didn't know if that's how he was doing it.
I applied to a couple other places based on stuff I saw on LinkedIn.
Okay. Brett, you have any New Year's resolutions / goals?
Pass the MPTE, lose some weight. Try not to let Rory die on me. That was a pretty big one. I'm doing pretty good at that one.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And yeah. What about you, Tyler?
Here. I wrote these down too. Step 1 was pass the MPTE. Step 2 was pass my clinicals. Step 3 was get a job. Step 4 was dunk on a 10-foot hoop. And step 5 was don't get cancer. So
Jesus.
So far, I'm working towards each. My knee still hurts me though. I hurt my other knee, Brett. I gave myself tendonitis in my other knee, but I think it's getting better.
Check on your perineum.
Yep.
Yeah. How's your S5 coming home?
It's all connected. But shirtless PTs will help, I think. So, Andy, other random question. So it has to be just like one of the first memories you can think of, but what's one of your favorite memories from PT school? And obviously it doesn't have to be class, but could be class.
The boat trip day was really fun.
Boat trip day was fun.
Yeah.
I missed out on that.
That was a good time.
Bacon
night was a good one. Me just chilling in my underwear in Ken's apartment.
Yeah. Oh man, we got that. I have that Airbnb still selected. But
you haven't bought it yet?
No, I bought it.
Oh, okay.
He allows me to cancel it free of fee until March 31st, I think. So ideally, I want to keep it, but
yeah,
I kind of want more people to join too. Because right now it's 8 people locked in, but if someone hits me with actually, I think I'm staying with my mom, I'll be kind of mad.
Yeah.
Because I already got 2 people who I thought was going to join, but not anymore.
All right, let's do this. Andy, what we're going to do is we're going to do top 3 fast food chains.
Okay.
And so we'll each say our number 3, and then we'll each say our number 2, and then we'll each say number 1.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. Okay. I need a definition of fast food first.
Okay.
So would you say Five Guys is fast food?
No, it has to have a drive-through.
It has to have a drive-through. Bet.
Yep.
Okay.
Drive-through.
And best is subjective. So, right. So there's no best value. It's everything. Value plus maybe customer service.
Yeah. So I'll say my number 3 is Taco Bell, because the food, while it's super cheap, it's super good when you have a long night and it's open really late, I think, and it's quick. I've never been to a Taco Bell longer than 5 or 10 minutes. So I think Taco Bell is a top 3 for sure.
They got their niche, man. late night snacking. You know where to go basically. It's pretty cheap too. I don't know if I have an order right now. Andy, if you have three, say three. Say your number.
I was gonna say Taco Bell as well. Old reliable.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always there. It's always been there for me.
I think I'll go. I think I'll go Wendy's right now. Number 3. We got variety, pretty good prices, good burgers, good chicken, good breakfast, right, Andy?
Yeah.
I'm bouncing off of that. Wendy's is my number 2. I think Wendy's is up there 4 for 4. It's hard to beat. That's a whole meal. And you can get 2 of them for $8. Quick maths. And then the Frosty, you can't beat a Frosty. I mean, the Frosty is like heavenly.
I'm gonna go with a hot take for number 2. I'm gonna go Arby's.
Ooh. That is a hot take. I know. Me and Andy have debated on that topic. I did not know Arby's was 2 because I've never seen him get Arby's once.
I think it's really good. Mod sticks are phenomenal. Jalapeno poppers are bussin'. They have a good Reuben, which is ridiculous for a fast food chain. I love me a Reuben. I think their food tastes great. I don't know why people hate on it.
I like the sliders. Their sliders are good.
The sliders are fire.
I will say I hated on it mainly because I hadn't had it in so long, but I just didn't think I would ever go to a restaurant or go out of my way to get, a roast beef sandwich. But I haven't tried their whole menu, and I haven't had it in forever. Okay, so number 2, I'm debating between 2. And I'm thinking, have you guys had Culver's?
I have.
No, but I've seen it.
I'm debating between Culver's and Cane's. Just because they're very nice compared to other fast food. And I don't know. I like those places. But I will say Culver's to be different. It's basically just a fancier version of Wendy's. They got good ice cream, good burgers.
Wouldn't you say maybe that's a fancier version of Dairy Queen then?
Yeah, I'd say that.
I'm not a Dairy Queen fan.
I was also gonna say what I was gonna say was it was a burger version of Chick-fil-A.
Speaking of that, Chick-fil-A is my number 1.
That's why
disregarding, this is separating the player from the person, disregarding their thoughts on political stuff. Their food is the best food. Their breakfast, just recently started getting their breakfast, is so good.
Fire.
And then milkshakes. No, one thing though, Sam and I went to Chick-fil-A over the weekend, and we both got breakfast, and we both ordered chocolate milk. And I was driving, so she opened the chocolate milk, and I was like, "Oh, which one's yours?" And she's like, "The open one." And I looked, and they were both open. And I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "They're both open." She's like, "I only opened one of them." So we got like an open chocolate milk from Chick-fil-A that we couldn't drink because those cows probably poisoned it or some shit.
Poison.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, Chick-fil-A is my number 1, too.
Yeah. I got to make an audible on my list. I'm going to go Wendy's 2, Chick-fil-A 1, Taco Bell 3, Arby's 4.
You didn't leave off
play. And it's definitely my
That's fair.
It is. It's just so good. I mean, obviously their quality is better than everyone else's, but
oh yeah.
If you factor
they're the nicest people.
Dude, the efficiency they operate at is unreal.
Yeah.
That's why people working at once.
Dude, they're just a bunch of Ryans. They're Ryan Smiths taking your order. Like, they're the nicest people in the world. They're constantly happy, and they're happy to help you, and they literally do anything for you.
Yeah, man. I wonder if they would hire. Do they hire people that are already like that, or do they like, do they have an initiation period where they're just breaking your like willpower?
They're hazing you, but like in a positive manner.
They're like they break you down into nothing to build you into what they think you should be.
I'd like to see how that goes.
You can still apply. I think they're hiring.
Yeah.
This is like an undercover operation just to see.
You're applying, and they're like, "This guy has gone to 7 years of college. I think he's overqualified."
But he's gonna make more money.
Hey.
All right, Andy. If you could have a baby with one of the guys in the program, but the goal is to make the ultimate, like, all around human being, who would it be with and why?
Probably go Evan.
Ooh.
Okay, you have to explain.
Some intelligence.
Okay. I see. Evan's got the height, so he would be good. He'd be a good athlete. He's got charisma. Why am I attracted to Evan? That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
Evan.
fair.
He's funny, quick wit. He tall, good at basketball. He's definitely a good candidate.
It's not one I thought about.
He is. He's like one of the. I don't know. He's someone I can rely on. People, I guess as his roommate, you get to know him better. But you literally ask him to help you with anything. He'll help. He's always got your back.
I like that choice.
Same with my boy Andy.
Yeah.
You can always rely on
Together.
Andy.
Together, they make one reliable person.
Yes.
You guys would have a great kid. I'm trying to imagine it. It would definitely be tall. Like, could play.
You want baby.
Play a lot of sports. Okay, you go, Brett.
I didn't think about Evan. I like that choice. I was originally thinking, I don't know. I think my first thought went to Joe. I think Joe would be great. I think he already makes a great father based on what I see on Facebook and stuff. And I think that he's built, he's muscular, so like our baby can get some good GH from that.
Growth hormone.
Yeah.
Definitely your baby would be stocky.
It would be. It would be a stocky baby because we're both height deficient, but he's built and he's smart. He's a super nice guy. So I think that baby would come off pretty well.
And he's married too, and that's I think why you're so interested in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's willing to have commitment, which I want a baby to have.
That's big.
He's at practice. He's at practice raising a kid.
What about you, Tyler?
Okay, I'm gonna name a few people and then choose. So Brett Bell definitely is up there, and I'm being serious completely. Funny guy. How could you get mad at Brett? Like, you imagine being married to Brett?
Yeah.
And getting mad at him? Come on, Sam. Stop being silly. But Brett would definitely be up there because the moral compass of Brett Bell, my kid would definitely be influenced well by him. Kenton would be a great one too, I think. Maybe I'm like influenced by his family since I live with him so much. So the kid would have great grandparents.
They would.
It would. Evan's a good one. But making just the human being, not including athleticism and other things, I think I'm going with Brett. And
I like that. Good choice.
We'll keep it in the family here. But other people would not be mad at having a child with. And I'm not gay. Sorry, just had to make the statement.
That's gonna keep you and Brett from creating a child.
That's the one thing.
Yeah.
OU's losing at halftime, by the way.
You gotta say no homo.
Mhm.
Okay, Andy, another random question.
All right, bet.
What is something you look forward to every day? And it could name a couple if they come to mind. But right now, something you look forward to every day.
Hmm. Hmm. Sleep's always great. I don't do it every day, but I like working out. I don't do it every day though. No.
You look forward to studying for the MPTE?
No, I do not look forward to that.
I've really been putting it off. It's like, I'm like, so today I didn't study, and my reasoning is because I'm going to study a lot tomorrow.
Mm.
That was also my reason why I didn't study yesterday.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
taking
doing
a practice exam in the morning.
bro.
What's that?
I'm doing Evan's Quizlet exam like he found, which is basically the PEAT apparently.
Mm-hmm.
My CI told me that the P, what she did was she went in, she split it with like 3 of her classmates. Like they bought it together. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even think of that. But she said it was better than the practice exams that we have access to right now because the questions are more like the actual exam, I guess.
Gotcha.
She said it's less, I don't know. I don't forget her wording. Maybe more abstract or less abstract. I don't remember. But Brett, do you have something or some things you look forward to every day?
I love coming home to Rory. She gets all excited to see me. Like Andy said, sleep. Honestly, I look forward to sleep every day.
Mm-hmm.
And then dinner. I also very much look forward to dinner every night.
Yeah. I look forward to eating anytime, honestly. Like it's like lunch, especially. I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little break from
Mm-hmm.
I feel old. God. I
Yeah.
like lunch, but I like lunch.
Lunch is good, man. Lunch is great.
Lunch. Don't hate me, man, because I like lunch.
Tyler, do you have anything you look forward to every day besides lunch?
I don't mind my drive home from work. Oh my God. You guys ever do? I'm just thinking of this. I don't look forward to much. Jeez.
Your life sounds depressing, man.
Oh my God. I look forward to the weekend. I mean, when I get a hang of
Yeah, he's
my
a pretty
boy
good singer. I
Gland,
like him.
Gland and Kenton.
Yeah.
Maybe I look forward to maybe some patience. I'll leave it at what I had. Lunch.
All right.
Come here.
Next question, Andy
All right.
and Brett. Do you consider yourself an extrovert or an introvert, and explain why?
Well, as you guys saw last semester, I'm definitely an extrovert.
Why is that? Please explain.
Because I'm always trying to do something. I usually don't like being alone, but like this weekend, I got the house to myself, and it's gonna be nice because I've been doing a bunch of shit on the weekends lately. So I'm just gonna do absolutely nothing, and I'm really looking forward to it.
That's fair. For myself, I would consider myself an introvert in the sense of like I like talking to people and I can talk to people easily and make friends, but I very much like if I get exhausted, I prefer to just kind of be by myself, and like that's how I kind of recharge is being alone. So like not that I like being alone or prefer being alone, but that's just kind of how I recharge myself is relaxing on my own.
How do you recharge, Andy? Do you feel like you get energy from just talking to people and that's how you recharge, or?
Certain to extent, but like right now, I think I need a weekend like this to kind of recharge.
Gotcha. I would say for me, I asked one of my friends this from Iowa like years ago. Like, do you consider me an extrovert or introvert? And he said, "You're like an extroverted introvert."
Yeah.
And his reasoning was introvert, but then once you get to know me, then I become more outgoing. I was like, I kind of agree with that. So I came up with the term metrovert,
Mm-hmm.
Metrosexual, but metrovert.
You
I'm
feel
fluid,
you?
fluid, baby. But I would say more introvert because I mean that's the first impression. But like in school, I feel like if I'm in a comfortable environment, then I'll be more outgoing and like start conversations.
Mhm.
But if I'm just approaching like a random person to start a conversation, like even at work, I feel like people probably think some people that I don't, other PTs I've never talked to just because I never go out of my way to start a conversation with someone. I won't probably because I'm only going to be there for 8 weeks.
Mhm.
I think if I get hired there, then I'd go out of my way to like talk to people I work with.
Mhm. Cool. All right, Andy. Anything else you want to say? Anyone in the group you want to shout out before we let you go here?
Both you boys look very sexy tonight.
As do you. Nice haircut.
Thank you.
Looking slim.
Oh, thanks.
We're doing guess that gas price. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay, what's your guess currently?
I want you to guess.
Currently, well, I feel like it's pretty close to mine. I'm gonna say you're 409.
Yeah, most places are 409. Good. You're right on the number.
Okay. And then next week, I think you're gonna be 423.
Okay. I filled up today at 407. Fun fact, because I saw a place I was 407 and it's 2 cents. I don't know why I thought it was such a big deal, but I went for it. So you're an hour and a half away. You guessed 409. So I'm gonna guess 409.
399.
Damn, Cincinnati, man. God. Toledo. Well, Cincinnati was more expensive than Toledo, but still. 399. I'm gonna say 389. I just got a feeling, man. I got a feeling they're gonna dip.
Going down.
Everything was 409, and then like I said, I saw a place that was 407, so it dropped 2 cents.
Okay.
399 in 1 week.
Okay. All right. The next Saturday or next Friday, we'll check on the prices and see what they are.
All right, sounds good.
All right, man. Want to wrap it up?
Yep.
All right. How do we end it?
Thank you for listening, everybody. If you have any
Please like.
feedback, reach out to me and Brett. You probably have our phone numbers. If
I
not,
hope not.
it's 911. We accept only calls.
Yeah. Make sure to like, subscribe if you can. I don't know how that works, but
Send a nude if you really thought we did a great job today.
yeah, really show your appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then we can end it.